A UN peacekeeping convoy has come under fire in South Lebanon near the Israeli border, killing one Irish soldier and wounding 3 others. UNIFIL saying the incident happened overnight near the village of Al-Aqbiya, just outside the forces area of operations along that border. It said it had opened an investigation. Security experts speculating that Hezbollah may be behind the attack, but there is no official confirmation at this hour. Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati expressing his deep regret, reiterating the need to find out more about the attack and to prevent any repetition. UNIFIL was set up in 1978 to monitor the withdrawal of Israeli forces after they invaded Lebanon in a reprisal for a Palestinian attack. Now it has nearly 10,000 troops. The UN force acts as a buffer between the two countries, which remain technically at war. Here's Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin responding to the latest attack.
We're all deeply shocked and very saddened at the loss of life in the Lebanon of one of our peacekeepers and another injured. It is a reminder to us of the extraordinary sacrifice that our peacekeepers make on a constant basis. They operate in at times hostile and very difficult and dangerous environments, and we should always be conscious of that.
So for more on this story, we welcome Middle East analyst Nathaniel Shuraki. He joins us from Tel Aviv. Good to see you, Nathaniel. So there is speculation that Hezbollah may be behind this attack. Talk us through the likelihood and the implications if this is in fact the case.
Thanks, Benita. Well, we have to reaffirm that it's not something that we know at this moment. Obviously, you said it, it's speculations. We have a lot of very contradicting and conflicting reports from what really happened on the ground. So we have to obviously remain extra careful. But the reason why a lot of people are saying that it potentially is Hezbollah, it's because first, the geographical location of the event, it's South Lebanon, which is traditionally associated as a zone that's controlled by Hezbollah. And that is indeed controlled by Hezbollah, not entirely, but with a very strong level of oversight by Hezbollah official in South Lebanon. The second reason is that it's not the first time that there is violence against UNIFIL in this part of the country, contrary to what a lot of people are saying. It's the first time there is a casualty. There is someone that dies at UNIFIL because of this. Israel killed one accidentally in 2015, but it's the first time that the Lebanese side seems to be involved in such a killing. And the third reason is that the current context surrounding the legal operative capacities of UNIFIL, which just has been changed in August in the annual review of the mandate of UNIFIL, for the first time, it's no longer obliged to coordinate its operation with the Lebanese army, which was the case before. Now they can act independently. And this is something that didn't so much anger the Lebanese army, but it did anger the Hezbollah themselves. And in fact, Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah, said that it was a violation of Lebanese sovereignty and that was clearly benefiting Israel. So in this context, in this political context, this is the reason why a lot of people are saying that this might be linked to Hezbollah. But again, that's far from proved at this point, although there is concurring reasons to believe that could be the case.
So the international world is obviously watching when a UN peacekeeping force is hit. Lebanon's Najib Mikati is reiterating the need to find out more about the attack and to prevent any repetition. What kinds of steps are likely to be taken here in that part of the region?
Well, absolutely none. It's very unlikely that the government, in fact, the Lebanese army, which have close to zero control over what the activities of Hezbollah are in this part of the country can be. So it's probably going to be about investigating, which is not even certain. As you know, investigations in Lebanon tend to be long and politicized. But the first step, if Najib Mikati is indeed serious about this, is to identify really what happened. Apparently, according to the Muqtar, which is the local representative of public force in the village around which that happened, Bassem Jafar, what happened is just residents who tried to stop this convoy, which was indeed apparently not taking the usual route and are not supposed to enter the village, but are supposed to transit through principal and main roads. And they, according to the Mokhtar, they stopped the vehicle and shots were fired, but others are saying that the scenario was slightly different. So the first thing that the government has to do, and I reiterate the fact that this is not certain to happen, is to find out the truth.
Certainly we'll be watching to see exactly what does unfold. Middle East analyst Nathanael Shiraki, always appreciate your insights.